All right, we're beginning the first portion of our press conference. We just saw a game between Puerto Rico and Mexico. Joining me at the table right now is Moses Andreassi and head coach Quintero. Coach, I'll ask you first just your thoughts on the game that you just played in, and then your overall thoughts on the tournament.
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate team from Puerto Rico. They did a great job, man. And then, really, I'm happy with my team. They did everything we have. Really, with the young squad we have, we make it to the semifinals, and we play a good game today. You know, against 18,000 people. For these guys, is goal, this experience for the incoming tournaments.
Thanks. Moses, I'll ask you the same thing. Just your thoughts from your player perspective on how the tournament went.
Yeah, like a coach said, I think it's a great experience for us, the young guys. There's a big difference between the vets and the young players, but I feel it was great for us. Just keep building. It was a great game. At the end, the PR just made a lot of runs, and we could hold them. So I'm just grateful to make it this far with this team, especially with this coach and with this staff. I think we got a great bond during the whole tournament and during the whole during this whole 15 days. So it was really special for me.
Appreciate that answer. All right, we'll open up the floor to questions. Please remember to mute your cell phones or computers so there's no disruptions. Also, we'll start in English. If we have time, we'll get a couple questions in Spanish as well.
Bless you. Bless you. Hello. Armando Valadez from Canal 44 in Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, and Canal 66 in Mexicali, Baja California. Coach, I got to get to it, my man. The difference in fouls. I mean, we had 23 to 10. And also, we only shot 2 free throws, Coach. What can you tell us about that?
Well, man, you know, I never like to talk about the referees, but what can I say, man? I never seen a basketball with only 2 free throws, especially when we have a big man like that and guys drive to the basket. But, you know, it's something like we not can control. It's out of our hands. You know, we just play. We just come here, do the game plan. And that's it, man. I can't say nothing about that.
Coach, Christopher Suarez from Sports XPR. You've talked in the past couple of days about the generational change undergoing in the team, the mix of veterans and young players alike. What are your expectations in the coming years with the development of these younger players and when we can see them on the big team and just the overall development of your program moving forward?
No, our goal is make it to the AmeriCup, and for the next World Cup, we keep working. Really, for them, this is a goal. This experience, these kind of tournaments, the teams we play, Lithuania, Costa de Marfil, today Puerto Rico, we 18,000. It's huge for us. We keep building the program, keep development, and Mexico, we're in top 25 right now, and we want to keep moving up. And, you know, we got to be prepared for these kind of games now.
Questions in English?
Coach, Javier Gorbea, newspaper Claridad. You have seen Puerto Rico for many years, first as a player and now as a coach. What can you say about this team, and can I have your thoughts on tomorrow's game, and do you see Puerto Rico having a real chance to qualify for the Olympics?
Well, you know, like always, Puerto Rico have a great fans. It's going to be sold out tomorrow. They will feel the energy. and they are in Lithuania. You know, it's the favorite. They're ready for these tournaments. They're in the top, and it's going to be a good match. I think the fans, they will win. They will love the show. Both teams tomorrow.
Coach Miguel Hidalgo, Deportación por 35. You won the first quarter 25-20, then Puerto Rico kind of made their run. Did you consider that they made any type of defensive adjustment that kind of halted the offense, or was it more just shots not falling and not being able to be aggressive in the paint?
No, I think, you know, they made some adjustments, but we keep playing good. We keep doing the same thing, but just, you know, like certain things happen, like we cannot control, and they make the run on the second quarter, 27-14, and I think that was pretty much the game.
We can open up the floor to some in Spanish as well.
Y del Padilla, Filtro 360, coach. Nos recordamos usted cuando jugaba para el equipo de México. Basado en la experiencia que usted ha tenido con otros equipos de Puerto Rico, ¿qué tiene este equipo que usted enfrentó hoy, en donde los tres gares prácticamente dominaron el juego como les dio la gana? ¿Cómo lo compara con otras versiones, Carlos Arroyo o Sobón Marea?
No, yo creo que el mejor equipo que han tenido ahí en Gares es Carlos Arroyo y AJ Barea, ¿no? Con diferencia. O sea, son dos leyendas que juegan en NBA y están a otro nivel. Digo, hoy tuvieron una buena noche ellos y tienen un buen equipo, pero no los pueden poner a ese nivel. Yo creo que ustedes mismos que son puertorriqueños hay que respetar las jerarquías, pero la verdad hicieron un gran trabajo.
Buenas noches, coach. Rodrigo Terogoico de Bonita Radio. Felicidades por este torneo. Me parece que lo hicieron muy bien con este recambio generacional. Quería preguntarle, este año se cumplen 89 años desde el primer juego que Puerto Rico y México tuvieron, Juegos Centroamericanos del 1935. Usted ha sido parte de esa historia, tanto como jugador y ahora como dirigente. ¿Cómo es para usted, desde su posición hoy como dirigente, como desarrollador de talento, el haber estado en Puerto Rico con el Coliseo de Puerto Rico con tanta asistencia en un juego tan importante como este? ¿Y qué le sorprendió en el juego, en términos de estrategia, lo que trajo el quinteto puertorriqueño hoy?
No, la verdad que muy contento con el programa, cómo se ha ido desarrollando, tío, con este cambio generacional. La verdad que es oro para nosotros que los chicos tengan esta experiencia, jugar con un pabellón lleno, 18,000 personas, esa energía. Digo, es un bonito clásico, ¿no? Entonces creo que nos llevamos esa experiencia y eso nos va a servir para los futuros torneos. La verdad que muy contento, felicito a todos mis chicos, se hizo un gran trabajo con lo que tenemos y a seguir trabajando porque ahora yo les dije, si no se califican el 24, en el 28 seguro vamos a estar ahí y regresar a otro mundial.
We have time for one more question here in the front.
Buenas noches, saludos, coach Wilfredo Cubero de Talento Real. ¿Qué se lleva esta joven escuadra para el futuro del baloncesto de México y cuán brillante puede ser que sea para usted en base a lo que vio en cancha?
No, la verdad que te digo, me voy muy contento, esa mezcla de juventud con experiencia. El equipo tiene un futuro prometedor, muy brillante y lo vieron, ¿no? Los chicos antes eran promesas, eran un proyecto, ahorita ya son realidad, están demostrando lo que están hechos y te digo, para mí era importante que tuvieran minutos reales en cancha, que jugaran como lo hicieron el día de Costa de Marfil, de Lituania el día de hoy y te digo, México va por el buen camino, ¿no? Y sobre todo que nosotros con lo que tenemos, con los jugadores mexicanos, con los jugadores nacidos en México y con un solo refuerzo, eso es lo más importante, eso es lo que yo me llevo. Porque todos mis jugadores son nacidos en México, creados ahí y desarrollados por nosotros. Y solamente tenemos un jugador no nacido en México.
Coach Moises, thank you. We appreciate you spending extra time, and we look forward to seeing you down the line. That concludes the first portion of this press conference. We will see Puerto Rico soon. All right, welcome back. We have the second portion of our press conference. We just saw Puerto Rico defeat Mexico 98-78 to get to the finals of the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. They'll play Lithuania tomorrow night. Head coach Nelson Colon's with me, as well as Jordan Howard. Coach, just played in a tough game, but can you give me a little bit of your thoughts on how the game played out and the win against Mexico?
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. First of all, thank of God, we have a great game tonight. We prepare mentally and physically for this game. We know, we have a battle, a war with this team, and our mindset was maybe they don't have a great rank or big names of the NBA or Euro League players, but we know the type of team they are. When they represent their country, they do it with pride and they play hard, and we expect that from tonight. So we prepare our mindset for this game. Happy with our performance, another good defense. Tonight our goal will be Paul Storr and Ibarra, and control the game, control these guys, and we did a great job. And with the boats, with the door, and our team have a great ride tonight. Share the ball, got a good shots, rebound the ball, and mix it up the game. And I think we had a good rhythm, and we're ready for tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. Jordan, I'll ask you the same question. Just your thoughts from the game, from a player's perspective.
Yeah, much needed, a very important win for us. One win away from the Olympics. It's just a very special feeling, especially being here at home, playing in front of these amazing people, these amazing fans. We knew Mexico was a great team. We knew they play hard. And so our strategy was to play all 12 and to use our bench. We know they have a shorter bench, and so it was just a great job of energy and effort, defensively, offensively, sharing the ball, moving on defense, and consistently attacking throughout the game. So really happy with how we played, and now one win away from the ultimate goal.
Thanks, Jordan. We'll now open up the floor to questions in English first, and a little bit later on we'll have time for some in Spanish. Yep.
The question is for both Coach and Jordan. Congratulations for the win tonight.
Thank you.
Kind of like I asked you a couple of days ago, I know this time you don't even have the 24 or 48 hours to celebrate and relax. You have to turn around and play Lithuania tomorrow. So what do you think we can expect from Lithuania, and what does Puerto Rico need to do well tomorrow to win and qualify for the Olympics, if both can answer?
You first, man.
Yeah, Lithuania is an amazing team, historic team, who's been there before consistently. And so for us, we know they play very physical, they play hard, they have a deep bench as well, and they play together. So for us, we want to match the physicality on both ends of the floor, make sure we limit turnovers, and just match their physicality and effort on both ends. I think that's the biggest thing. We're going to have the crowd that's going to lift us up, and now it's just one game away from our ultimate goal. So we got to play like it's our last game, because it could be technically, but for us, we're going to fight and fight for that ultimate goal.
Well, we know the type of game that we have to play tomorrow. I can say everything here, but we know we respect so much this team, one of the best teams in the world. It's a great execution on both sides, defense and offense. That's kind of the team playing the same level for 40 minutes. They don't go over high, they don't go over down. They stay in the same line. And this is dangerous because for 40 minutes, when you play at the same rhythm with the same level, and you don't go up, you don't go down, that means you're a very consistent team. So we have to take care about this. I feel more things, but it's gonna be a great game. I think we are ready. We have to accept the challenge for the big teams, and if we want to go to Paris, this is the game. So we don't have excuses for tomorrow. We're going to be ready for play.
Coach, Miguel Hidalgo, de Aportación por 35. You won the bench points 42-16. Can you talk about the 10-0 run between the first and second quarter where you presented kind of a new lineup with Jordan, Toro, etc.? And what was the message for the entire team since, again, all players kind of contributed to the win?
Today in the morning, shooting around, I go to him and I say, you're going to be a great game tonight. And I know my people. I know this guy, like, he concentrates, he's locked in the big games, in the big moments. And I know, like, it's about, timing. Yesterday, he don't have open looks. He don't have a good read on his shots. But, today's a different day. So we believe in everybody here. I told you every day, this is a family. Everybody has to be ready when I say the name, come and do your job. We don't need hero basketball. We don't need to try to be, the best player of the game. We need, like, everybody play solid in the role that we know, like, they can play. I mean, and when the teams is everybody ready, and everybody stay humble, waiting for his turn, and come to the game and doing well, positive things can happen every day.
Question back there in the... Oh, right, sorry.
Buenas noches. En Spanish, por favor. En español, por favor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sí, desde el inicio del torneo contra Bahrein se vio que privilegiaba el juego físico Puerto Rico, ¿sí? Hasta un poquito así en detrimento del puntaje, ¿no? ¿Ese juego físico seguirá en esta estrategia para Lituania?
Yo creo que el juego de FIBA de por sí es un juego físico. Entonces, a nosotros nos tomó tiempo aprender a ser físicos. Antes, cuando nosotros hablábamos de físico, ellos querían pelear, porque entendíamos que eso era físico. Con el tiempo entendimos que el juego FIBA te permite unas cosas y uno tiene que adaptarse a eso y sacarle provecho a lo que el juego te permite. Y eso lo aprendimos como grupo y lo estamos tratando de hacer noche tras noche.
Before we go fully to Spanish, we'll make sure that there's no questions in English remaining on the floor. So go ahead.
There is one for Coach and one for Howard.
Pero
Coach.
¿puedo hacerla en español ya?
Ah, bien.
Sí.
Okay.
Nobody more English, no?
Okay.
All right. Español, papá.
Habla, Water se dio en la cabeza, volvió al banco, pero los médicos te dijeron está todo en orden. Y en cuanto a Howard, the game theme was 25-20. You came in and kind of settled everybody down and then scored 11 points. And kind of everybody got like a fear under him. Can you talk a little bit about the impact you have in the second quarter?
Yeah, for me, it's just bringing whatever the game needs each game. And, so the second unit we talked on the bench, we needed some more energy defensively and offensively. And so for me, trying to lead that charge and trying to help, because the first unit helps us out a lot. They carry a lot of weight. And so for us, coming in and giving them that boost was big for us to get that lead. And for me as well, going into that second quarter, and it led to the third quarter where the first unit came back and pushed the lead even further. So.
Tenemos que estar listos para mañana. Tranquilo.
Buenas noches, felicidades por el triunfo. Rodrigo Terogoico de Bonita Radio. Nelson, en la conferencia de prensa de antes de ayer, después del Juego de Italia, mencionó sobre la defensa tipo europea. En el juego de hoy vimos que la defensa de Puerto Rico, igual que con Italia, fue determinante también. Quisiera que a lo mejor nos explicara qué significa una defensa europea versus la defensa que se juega en América, porque es algo que debemos entender bien.
Me encantaría explicarte eso hoy, pero hoy no es el día. Jugamos mañana contra un gran equipo y créeme que todo el mundo está pendiente a las redes sociales, a lo que uno dice aquí, pero sí hemos hecho un gran esfuerzo en cambiar nuestro chip y entender o tratar, porque no hay una verdad absoluta y no hay una manera 100% correcta, sino tratar de ser lo más parecido posible a cómo se defienden al otro lado del mundo.
¿Me lo puedes explicar mañana entonces?
No creo, porque mañana vamos a ganar y no vamos a hablar de eso mañana, vamos a hablar de otras cosas mañana. Pero te la debo, te la voy a explicar, te la debo.
We have time for 2 more questions. If there's no more questions for those 2 for Jordan, I'm going to let him go. Okay, all right. Up front first, and then back there.
Saludos, buenas noches, Nelson. Wilfredo Cubero de Talento Real. Si nos pudieras hablar brevemente, sé que lo dijiste en inglés, pero el mensaje que le diste a Jordan esta mañana cuando estaban en el shootaround y ¿qué realmente debe ser la diferencia para que Puerto Rico pueda obtener esa victoria frente a Lituania mañana?
Pues hermano, esta mañana llegamos y me la acerqué temprano en el shootaround y le dije, tranquilo, que tú vas a tener un gran partido esta noche. Como dije, pues yo conozco a mi gente, yo conozco a mi grupo y era cuestión de que hubiera timing en el juego, ¿verdad? Que le cayeran buenas posibilidades, buenos looks, aparecieron, no sabemos la calidad de tirador que es y el making decision guy que es él, que es high level IQ basketball y, ¿verdad? Todo conspiró positivamente para que él tuviera esos tiros abiertos. Una vez entra la primera o la segunda, ese aro se abre así, él va a seguir conectando cuando puede. Y yo creo que la confianza a él y a todo el grupo de que tenemos que entrar listos para ejecutar, como he dicho, en su rol, que todo el mundo tiene que jugar en su rol y aportar de una manera positiva. Para el partido de mañana, yo sé que ustedes quieren escuchar muchas cosas, pero no es el momento. Sí, lo que le puedo decir es, como he dicho, aquí vamos a salir, vamos a comer alguito, vamos a trabajar toda la noche. Nos vamos a volver a preparar como lo hemos hecho todos estos 3 partidos, con mucha responsabilidad, con mucho tratar de entender para poder transmitir, que la comunicación sea efectiva y poner a nuestros jugadores en la mejor posición para estar listos para el partido para mañana.
The last one back there.
Yeah, for Emmanuel Marquez, Easy Endurance. Jordan, even though Puerto Rico had a great game last night against Italy, you seem to be a little bit down walking out of the court. I would like to know what was the last 24 hours like for you, and how do you manage to bounce back in such a great way?
Yeah, as a competitor, it's tough sometimes when, you have a certain expectation of how you're going to play or how you want to contribute. And for me, I know every game's going to be different. And so the past 24 hours is just about focusing on the next game. And, even though we got the win and it may not have been my night, that's the most important thing. But today was different. The team needed me to step up in a different way. And that's the beauty of basketball. Each day can be different. Each game can be different. And the good thing about this, you don't have to wait another week to play. You can play in a couple of days. So it was good to get another win. And, for me, I just appreciate my teammates and coaches encouraging me and lifting me up continuously. And I'll do the same for them.
Thank you. That concludes the official portion of our press conference. We will see Puerto Rico against Lithuania tomorrow.
Gracias.